Fuck out of here, fool. What's going on out there, people? Welcome to the 1011 Showcast. I'm your host, DJ 1011, with my guest co-host,
G. Dillon.
Y'all too kind. What's going on, G? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, bro. How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm blessed by the best, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
On the grind.
Ain't no complaints over here, man. We still here. We still breathing.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck we complaining about? You know what I'm saying?
Not a damn thing that's worth complaining about.
Nice and healthy, man. I can kick a young boy in his ass. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
At least for a minute or two.
Yeah, for a minute. I got to knock him out and get this car, man. One hit a quitter. Be tussling with other young punks. You young punk. But, man, still trouble going on in our world. I mean, a lot of fun stuff, but trouble is, man, it's around. And this time, mass shooting hit our home state.
Yes, sir.
Highland Park, Illinois. And it's supposed to be like such a prestige. I mean, it is. It's supposed to be. It's such a prestigious suburb. Michael Jordan got that $32 million mansion out there. And you got a mass shooting. This guy went up on the roof, set up early in the morning, 10 o'clock, and just was sniping people, man. Like, what is wrong with people? How you feel about that, G. Dillon?
I mean, this cat from a well-known family in the area. Father ran for mayor of Highland Park. Just weird. He seemed like a weird kind of guy. But my issue at this point is already they're starting to talk about how he had a trouble upbringing.
I'm going off the show. Cut the tape.
His father drank.
I'm gone, man.
His mother left him in the car for a half hour.
My mama left me in the car. My mama left me in the hey, you better I move.
So already they softening the blow for him.
Did they really say that his mama left him in the hot car?
Yeah, that she faced some child neglect charges.
So what that's supposed to fry his brain or something?
I don't know what.
For 30 minutes.
But all I know is on the heels of an unarmed cat getting shot 60 times, this dude blasts a whole town full of people. The police pull him over. All right, could you do us a favor and get out? What the fuck? A favor?
They ain't tased him or nothing. That motherfucker killed.
A favor? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
A favor. They literally, the cop said, would you do us a favor?
A favor.
Damn.
I'm finna get off the Showcast, man. I'm going. A favor.
That's some drop the mic shit there, ain't it?
Man, come on, man. What the I mean, and then they showed his videos. It was that shit in there. He was like killing motherfuckers. And because he was calling himself a rapper, and you look at the video, he killed people walking off with the gun and shit. And they tell me, oh, we never seen no signs. And I just bet y'all didn't, because he got that complexion for the protection. I bet you didn't see no signs. You know what I'm saying?
That boy been walking around crazy in Highland Park his whole fucking life, and they always knew he was problematic. Now all of a sudden he break bad and really do some wrong shit. Now, oh well, you know he was had a difficult youth, and get the fuck out of here. You telling me that his upbringing was more difficult than some cat, out of Inglewood or
no, worse than mine.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I come from. I come from the Austin community, off Cicero, and it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
But somehow you found a way.
He ain't have worse than me.
Your mom found a way.
What Batman told Bane in that movie? I mean, Bane told Batman in that movie. You came to the dark. I'm from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, I'm from the dark. You want to be from the dark, and I'm just sick of that shit, though, man.
I just keep having this thought that some of this shit that goes on, some of these mass shootings, that the police, it just sometimes it just kind of feels like they sympathizes with some of this shit.
And they do.
Like the boy in Buffalo. He done blasted a whole store full of folks. He come out.
Racist. A known hate crime.
He come out. He drop his gun. The police, they take him all peacefully, take him into custody. You know,
they don't been got beat up, no broken rib, but nothing.
My man, who shot Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
You know, they take him in, get him something to eat.
Yeah, Zimmerman.
Yes, George Zimmerman.
George Zimmerman.
Oh my God. And it's just, and then, like I said, on the heels of all these black men getting blasted, getting choked to death. We were talking about the guy who was in the back of the paddy wagon.
They broke his neck.
Slammed on the brakes, broke his neck. Here, the boy they shot 60 times. He get to the hospital. He's still handcuffed and shit.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah, you got to be kidding me.
And then I read that they said that it was 8 police involved. Now, it was not 8 police from the beginning. Initially, it was a regular traffic stop. You know, a unit stopped him. Then when he took off, other units got involved. They said after all was said and done, there were 8 policemen. 3 of them did not fire, is what they're saying.
So 5 of them was just doing the shoot.
Right.
That mean people was reloading.
Yeah.
They only got a handgun.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you reload.
They probably carrying a Glock, 14, 15 rounds, something like that.
Why? To all my brothers out there, I love everybody. Everybody know I love everybody. To all my brothers out there, man, we keep preaching this to you. Keep preaching it. It don't cost you to lose your life, but please comply with these fucking devils and these fucking serial killers, because that's what they is. Some of them, not all of them, but these police are serious. They looking to kill you, man. They get any reason, and they gonna light your motherfucking ass up like a Christmas tree. So please, just comply. Do whatever. Just want to make it home safe. That ain't just no term people use. The whole objective is to make it home safe every day in one piece. How you left. So, cause they ain't giving us no break, G.
Oh, hell no.
They ain't giving us no break, man. They'll bring us some shit from 30 years ago. They pull you over. Oh, so you part of the Gangster Disciples, huh? You be looking like, man, that was 35 years ago.
And you know that boy, they gonna make a monster out of him. They gonna turn him into some kind of arch criminal.
Yeah.
First they always start with, he had weed in his system. Oh shit. God damn it, weed legal in the damn country now. So what's the problem with that? 35
years from now, they be talking about how G. Dillon was a Gangster Disciples. You get up and coming, they bring up some shit 35 years ago, even though G. Dillon went on, it's just saying. And speaking of the Gangster Disciples, rest in peace to the people who lost their life in Highland Park, man. It's a sad occasion, and I just hate it seeing every episode we saying this. Did you notice that? That's crazy. It's like every episode we opening up with this. I don't want to open up with this. You know what I'm saying? But I pay my respect, and we got to speak on it because something need to be done about it. So rest in peace to them people in Highland Park, Illinois, man. That's our home state. So it really hit here. It hit everywhere, but it really hit here. It hit home. So, I mean, any one of us could have been at that parade. You know what I'm saying?
We got to speak on it.
Yeah.
We got to give our thoughts on some of these crazy ass situations.
Yeah.
Because I would feel that we're doing a disservice to our listeners by not talking about some of these things. And we're not trying to bring anybody down, but people need to be aware, and they need to kind of hear some of the details of some of this bullshit.
Yeah. They got to be stopped, man. These good officers, y'all got to start turning some of these guys in. I know it's hard because it's like a frat, but man, don't let these people sit out here and be killing these innocent people like this, shooting people 60 times and shit not right, man. And like I said, G, speaking of the Gangster Disciples, man, what about another guy from our hometown, LARRYHOOVER? He said he denounced his position with the Gangster Disciples, so he's trying to get a release. He's trying to get what's the word I'm looking for? That
early release or parole or something.
What the president be giving you?
Oh,
look, we can't. He trying to get pardon. He trying to get out of prison, and he said he's no longer the leader. He don't have nothing to do with the Gangster Disciples, and I just, man, I wish the brothers out there, man, that did his time, and he seemed like a real reform, but I don't think they're gonna let him out, man. What you think?
hell or high water.
They gonna let about hell or high water.
Shit.
They don't like to see no
Hey,
man.
Dog in there for the count.
Yeah, and we ain't laughing about it.
Out.
Yeah,
I mean, it ain't funny.
Yeah,
but he ain't getting out.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let Larry Hoover out. Man, they don't want to see. He's a black guy and he has power worldwide.
That's right. Them
like
GDs,
major.
He's got a big footprint.
A major power. So they like, nah, they gonna keep their brother in there. I know they is. I hope he get out. I pray he get out, but I just know they gonna keep my brother Larry Hoover in there, man. Free Larry Hoover, man. I want him home. That man did his time. What he went in 74, something like that. He went in the early 70s. Was it early 70s or 80 something?
I think it was later than that.
80. I might be wrong.
I think
he did 40 years.
For a murder.
He did 40 years in jail.
That it happened some years before he went in. But I got a funny story about Larry Hoover.
What?
So my pop worked through the YMCA, the Off the Street Boys Club, gang prevention.
Okay.
So he knew Larry Hoover.
Hey, man.
When he was a short.
You know I got on your ass last time. You said your daddy Martin Luther King. Now you talk about, you know, Larry. Hey, man, I'm about to fact check you, man.
Hey, man, my pop.
Yo, hey, man.
My pop got around,
man. Your pop knew Larry Hoover.
My pop knew Larry Hoover when he was a shorty.
God damn.
And
that's crazy, though.
This is what he told me. He said that him and the guys around him, he said that Larry Hoover was a leader from the very beginning. He said you could see the leadership qualities and the intelligence that
I'm sure
from the earliest days. And even when he was 14, 15 years old, he had guys 17, 18 following him.
And that's the shit that scares them. You a 15-year-old, you got 18, 19-year-old follow you. They think that, and they still got that picture in their head. And they hear now how people speak highly of him. And this guy ain't been out in 40 years. He done did 40 years. He ain't been out in 40 years, and he still. So that's my reading. That people, I want him to get out, but that's my reading. He just got too much power. He's a black man. Like they not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, D, how many of them cats out there still paying their $5?
A lot of them. Shit, a lot of them. A whole lot of them. So man, free Larry Hoover, man. You know, I don't know what happened with the Kanye and Kim Kardashian. They said I ain't heard none lately about them trying to help the brother get out. But man, I hope he get out. I'm not very optimistic. I can't lie. I don't try to be a negative person, but I know they don't want the brother out. The brother powerful, man.
No, they don't want
them people.
They don't want Larry Hoover on the streets.
He ain't
because they know if Larry Hoover got out, a lot of this foolishness that's going on would instantly stop, because he would be the force that pulls all them different little sets together and brings back some structure to that shit. And they want this chaos out here.
Yeah. They do want this chaos.
They don't want Larry Hoover out.
I know a lot of them young niggas probably try to chime, but majority of them will be with him. You know what I'm saying? A lot
of them will fall right in line. We talking about King Larry.
Man, it's crazy. It's just crazy out here, man. And then they got my girl BRITTNEYGRINER over there. Got BRITTNEYGRINER. She done took some vape pens and some hashish oil. Oh, why? First of all, Brittany, I don't know why you even tried that. You know you're in another country, and right now the Ukraine was warring with them, and America's helping them. That should just click a light bulb in your head. I'm trying to get back home. I would have been scared they were gonna keep me without some shit when I know all that shit was going on and we helped fund them motherfuckers. I'd be like, let me get the fuck from over here. And you got something in your bag. But 10 years, man. But that's their country. They can do that, but 10 years ain't right. And I want to see what the United States is gonna do about getting this woman released, because she need to be home, man. About some goddamn vape pens.
Well, first of all, Russia don't play that shit with them drugs. Because see, they thing is vodka.
AG, as we see.
and Putin, you know, him and his guys, they make all the vodka, so they want motherfuckers drunk. They don't want nobody getting off the vodka fucking with nothing else that they ain't making no money on.
Yeah.
So people need to.
I mean, that's the government anyway. Shit, yeah, that shit. We ain't making no money on it.
So now here she is over here. Now I've read some of the story, and she's saying that she was kind of in a hurry, trying to get to the airport, blah, 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 blah. I packed my bag in a hurry, and the shit made it in my bag by mistake. So you was just going to leave that shit. You know what I mean? That don't even sound right.
Yeah.
But now, okay, so now she gets busted. And this may sound kind of fucked up, but people here talking about her like she like this high-level athlete.
Yeah.
She really ain't.
I
mean, if you compare her to like...
her coach compared her to LeBron. Said if it was LeBron, they would have been one and got his ass, which is true.
God damn it, she ain't LeBron.
She trying to make that if we was in a real world shit. This ain't. If we was in a fair world, this ain't a fair world. And she ain't LeBron.
And nobody said it was gonna be.
LeBron make this country billions of dollars. I'm talking about billions. When he left Cleveland, they said a motherfucking went down near to poverty over there soon that man left. And Brittney Griner's not bringing, and you hate to put a value of somebody's life over money, but y'all know what the fuck it is out there. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
So now, this is the deal now. Russia has made an offer, supposedly, that they'll send her back in exchange for this guy who's a notorious weapons dealer who like
Nicolas Cage, motherfucker, selling guns
in Africa. Just like he been involved with like some heinous ass shit.
And that's what they want to do to swap with.
So they want to swap him for her. So they laughing all the way.
Guess what?
Because they don't even swap.
Guess what? That's what they gonna get, or she gonna beat her ass over there. They already determined that.
Oh yeah.
That's who y'all got to give us.
Well, and then I'm listening to like some of the people here chirping about, well, the only reason she's over there is because women basketball players here don't make enough and they have to go over there to play and make money. And apparently, Russian women's professional leagues pay the most.
Yeah.
Like Sue Bird said, she's become a millionaire
over
playing
there
in Russia.
Yeah.
But then somebody said, but the arenas are empty. They don't even like advertise it.
Over there in Russia?
Over in Russia.
Damn.
So they're saying what's going on is these big oligarchs, the guys who run everything, all the Putin's guys, they all became rich with the collapse of the Soviet Union. So all of these big business entities that were owned by the state were given to these different guys. They were given opportunities to buy these businesses. So all of these guys are like billionaires. The research I did didn't show any one of them that were worth less than like 12 or 13 billion dollars.
Dang.
So these are all Putin's like number one guys that run the country. So they have these teams to use them to launder money.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So that's why they pay. They'll pay like a woman athlete from here $1 million.
I don't doubt it.
So they send them to the best restaurants. They put them up in like sharp houses and whatnot because they laundering money.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And so the fact that women players here have to do that, I mean, Davis, the commissioner, Adam Silver, he said that since its inception, the WNBA has lost around $10 million. Has lost $10 million.
So they haven't made a profit since the WNBA's been around. That's crazy.
The NBA, I think their revenue is like $60 billion.
We know the NBA. NBA super global.
Number.
Yeah.
And they losing money, so it ain't no way they can make the same money or make even close to that. And it's different. People comparing apples and oranges, talking about pay equity. It's not like they're all working for like some big company somewhere, and I'm a coder and this woman's a coder and I'm making more money than she is. No, it ain't that. These are two specific entities with their own separate revenue streams, and the WNBA's revenue stream is real small.
Guess what? She ain't LeBron James. I want Brittney to bring her big tall ass home before she can come over here and post some motherfucking body up. Don't be taking no shit. None of y'all. Look in the camera. None of y'all better not be taking no shit in these other countries. You know better than that shit. And we won with them at the time. You know better than that. Until what her coach said, you right. and that's wrong. But that's how the fuck life is. That's how life is. And what I always say, I'm a big advocate of supporting your own people. Women always come out, oh, they need to get equal rights. Guess what? There's more women in America than men. Take y'all ass to the fucking game and support it. And then maybe they feel the fucking seat. They can fill the seats with just women.
Absolutely.
So don't be thinking if y'all want them to get that money and that same way, take y'all ass to the game and support the sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Shit.
This may sound fucked up, D.
What?
But could it be that women don't want to watch that shit either?
That's what I'm saying. It's something. It's some shit.
I'm just saying.
I bet they go see Usher and shit. Usher be screaming and shit. So obviously, I don't have no problem. I watch some of the women basketball.
I watch it 'cause it's
some of them got skill, but but is it exciting more than the men? No.
No, not at all.
Just being honest. You know, the man dunking and you know what I'm saying? So, and the man are talking like real shit. They in each other's face, more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I watch the WNBA though. It's some good games. I love Candace Parker and them shit. It's Chi-Town native. So, and don't forget we WNBA champs till somebody knock us off. Goddamn Chicago Sky.
Hell yeah.
But Brittney, come home. I hope she come home safe, man. I pray they don't do nothing to her, man. Cause I do be scared for a time. Cause I know Putin rough, man.
Oh, he a bad boy.
Putin come when you
need to understand.
Hey,
all of this shit ain't about nothing but money.
Putin a bad motherfucker, man.
He don't give a damn about NATO.
He don't give a fuck about you.
He don't give a shit about none of that.
You think
he getting his money on?
He think you think he be knocking his people out like, yeah, you think he give a fuck about her?
Man,
he don't give a fuck about her.
Him and his guys, they about to get paid
and get their gal.
They tore up this country. So now they got to rebuild.
They finna get their gal.
So all these countries gonna be sending that money to have that shit rebuilt. Who's gonna rebuild it? All of his guys. They own construction companies. They own metal companies. They own all the businesses that matter. They about to get their money on.
And in America, Joe Biden, y'all, I know y'all hate to let that guy go, but that's the only way y'all gonna get her. And no, it ain't an equal swap, but I do want her to come home, man. Just let that guy go back over there, man. And
yeah, absolutely.
Bring that young lady.
To the house, man.
Yeah, bring that young lady home. Her wife waiting on her, and we waiting on her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her over there. Cause I do be scared for her. I say to go to court, her ass was bucked in the motherfucking shit.
Oh,
like you know what I'm saying?
So about scared straight.
Yeah,
she got to be terrified.
So she ain't gonna be smoking no vapes. And that motherfucker gonna be smoking nothing. If you smoke around her, she might smack you. Shit. So. Free BRITTNEYGRINER, man. BG. Free her. I know people seem to think don't care women. I definitely care. I definitely want their sister home. But, yeah, they do value people off how much money you can make them. She ain't LeBron James. It's fucked up, but her coach was absolutely right. They said she was wrong for saying that. He was absolutely right. LeBron would have been home. He make this country billions of dollars by himself.
I mean, at the end of the day, she made a fucked up ass decision.
Yeah. I always say, what? We got to do better, G. We don't get the same mistakes to make the same mistakes that a lot of other people get to make. So you can't be fucking up, especially when you got a chance to make millions. You done made it from a certain spot where we all striving to get from, and then you do shit. Come on, Brittney. Just do better. You'll come home, though. I'm optimistic that you're going to come home. They'll let you out. They want that guy.
They not going to hold it like that.
But everything about money. Everything is about money, man. Speaking of money, G Dilla. Hey, that's a slick ass name. You sound
like
a
that,
slick ass G Dilla.
Yeah, I thought that shit of myself.
You thought that of yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah, motherfucker. Nah, I like that name, G Dilla. But hey, speaking of money, would you date a woman who didn't have like no money, she wasn't working, or I mean, would you go into the relationship like she ain't got none, she stay with her mom and all of that? Would you really date a woman like that?
Oh man. I mean, she would have to really have some other intangibles to really draw me in, along with showing some potential or having a plan or something. You know, I don't know, D. Just that right. On the surface, hell
in the
no.
beginning, yeah, if I was with you and then that came about, because I don't want none of y'all to get confused out there, but in the beginning, fuck no, because I got a lot of ambition, and I'm going to give me some money, man. I'm going to give me some moolah, G. I'm going to give me some motherfucking moolah that tell you 10, 11. Get some money. A lot of people used to say, man, where you get that DJ 10, 11 from? I said, I used back in the day, I used to carry 10, 11,000 on me every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's extra funny considering I know the truth.
Right, my broke ass. I got $10, $11 on him and shit. But no, I'm like, nah, I can't. You gotta have some going for you, some ambition. Or I know you just fell up on hard time. I really gotta know that. Fuck, I'm gonna do with you. Look at you, cause ain't no oochie coochie that good, man.
Nope.
Ain't no oochie coochie that good, man. You hit it once or twice, you gonna be like, hey.
I mean,
what you gonna do?
She got plenty of time to practice, I guess.
I said that before, man. You listened to me when I said that before. Talking about no crazy motherfucker. I said shit, they got plenty of time to practice and play with that motherfucker. Yo. I said that before, man. You heard me say that. But see, great man think alike.
Absolutely.
I said the same exact thing before. You got plenty of time. Shit. It's like a jail ass nigga and shit. They talking about, oh man, he did me right. Doing shit else. Shit. That motherfucker fucking for somewhere to stay. Shit. This motherfucking housing depend on it. Shit, he ain't got nothing else. Yeah, you ain't gonna tear your ass up. Shit, I got a little money here. Shit, I'm make sure I got a little money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, I'm with you, G. I mean, if I'm with somebody and they come up on hard time,
yeah, I'm not gonna just abandon somebody.
Yeah, I ain't that type of guy, but just
I ain't walking into that.
Nah, I ain't walking. I ain't taking you. A person told me a long time ago, man, you take somebody from their mama house, it's a big difference, man. From somebody already was on having their own shit and taking them from their mama house, because they be thinking you supposed to be their mama and daddy. You take them out that house, like I said, they ain't working, they stay with their mama, and they be looking for you like, motherfucker, shit, you move me in, I'm looking for you. Ain't gonna be me. Shit. No, Clay Davis.
I ain't got nothing for you, man.
Shit. I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing for you. And speaking of that too, G, man, if you paying, you know what I'm saying? I had these discussions. That's why I'll be bringing them to the Showcast. And I'll be wanting to know what y'all think out there. Let us know what y'all think in the comments on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know about some of these topics, man. We want to know what some of y'all think. Email us at the 1011showcast@gmail.com. The Instagram is the 1011 Showcast. And comment on, like, subscribe on YouTube. Let us know some of these things, how y'all feel. We want to know, goddammit. Shit. And see how we living in crazy spaces and shit, and see how people thinking and shit. And there's something else. Like I said, I want to ask G. If you paying everything, do you think you should get sex on demand? Food on demand? Like, do you think nothing should be said? Like, I got you in this nice ass house. I got you with this nice ass car. Anything you want, I got it. Do you think they should be, hey, if I want some of that thing, you shouldn't be saying nothing?
So, in theory, that sounds like the way it should be.
Theory, I know what that means.
However,
we're in the real world.
In the real world, it just don't work that way.
And you paying all the bills?
Particularly when you've been involved in a relationship for a significant amount of time. And I'm talking about more than 5, more than 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Shit just changes. I mean, and I ain't gonna say it's bad.
Nah.
But it's just different. You know, when you first meet, man, you getting it in every chance you get.
Facts. Honeymoon stage.
You in the car. It's
the honeymoon stage.
Gee,
your big tall ass, you to be in the car? You probably in a little ass two-seater and shit. You see G Dillon ass squeezing in the car and shit. Big old tall motherfucker.
I've only owned maybe one car my whole life. I always driven trucks, man.
Oh, okay. I would say your big old ass in the motherfucking IROC Z24 and shit.
I learned how to drive a stick on a Chevy Suburban.
No homo.
Shit, so, you know.
But yeah, I mean.
But
ideally,
as you get, ideally that would be make a lot of sense. But nah, it don't go.
I'm a big advocate. Everybody out there know I got one child daughter. I'm a big advocate. I think everybody should just get their own motherfucking money. Cause I know I'm the nicest guy. I ain't gonna say the nicest guy. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna stop lying to y'all. I'm a nice guy if I fuck with you and like you. Some people you like more than others. You treat them better. But I feel everybody should get their own money. Cause I ain't the type of guy to throw nothing in people's face. But it's only natural. It's only natural, G. You paying all the bills and motherfucker. Y'all get into one of them arguments. You gonna be like, bitch. You don't pay shit in this motherfucker no way. That's just sooner or later, like you said, you've been in a relationship. So, and that's why I'll say everybody need their own income. What I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody telling my daughter that, and I don't want to have to tell nobody that. So I just feel you need to make it. You ain't got to work corporate America. You just need a hustle. Motherfucker need a hustle. And so when motherfucker think, because people like to hold that shit over your head. That motherfucker better not say shit to me. That motherfucker don't do shit in here. And it ain't nice, but it's like a human nature when you get to arguing at some point, that type of shit comes out, man.
Well, like I said, it all kind of depends on the nature of your relationship. But I will say this. That argument is an argument that don't go over so well in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. It's just naturally.
Because I mean, there are other, particularly when you've been married for a significant amount of time, you know, there are other intangible things that go on in the relationship that are necessary aside from just the money aspect of it. And so, you know, particularly if you have a woman that's providing a lot of other things and doing all that, you know, to just bust out, but you ain't paying shit.
No, I won't bust out saying that shit.
If you think shit may be dry right now, you say that shit.
You definitely ain't get shit up.
You got problems.
You gonna pull a Tupac, Mike Tyson around that motherfucker.
You gonna become real good friends with your boy and shit.
Hey, ain't no boy, that's my girl, but me and her good friends anyway. Fistina and Pomelina, goddammit. Hey, it ain't nothing like that good warm thing though, but
you gonna be taking pictures of putting them up on the wall and shit.
I'm gonna take pictures, put them up on the wall. Gee, if I say that shit.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it will come out though eventually. So that's why I want everybody to get their own stream of revenue. I tell my daughter, they be like, you wanna tell your daughter, you tell Mary, I want her to marry a wealthy, successful man, but I want her to have her own income too. So shit, I don't want her calling me daddy. This nigga put me out and shit. Send me 40,000. Motherfucker ain't got no 40,000 for your ass. Shit.
I got 40.
Right, that's why I told your ass. Take your ass and get some kind of hustle. You ain't got to work for corporate America. Just eat your own thing, man. Money make the world go round. Much as they try to tell y'all out there in Showcast land, we just talked about it. BRITTNEYGRINER, she don't bring in much money as LeBron James. And far as Hoover having all that power, money is the power. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have a bunch of power if you ain't got money. That shit go hand in hand. So, hey, get up off y'all ass. Get you some kind of hustle about yourself, and then you feel good. You tell them about, man, fuck you in this house, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
This is the hustler's economy now.
That's it.
I mean,
shit.
It's you can get out there. And
yeah, cause I had a debate with a girl one day. She talking about some if my guy paying all the bills, I'll be in the bed every day at 8 o'clock with my mouth wide open and shit, and you know, motherfucker eating it up like, ooh, that's the type of woman. And I told her. Shit, bills probably equal to about $3,000 a month. I could buy some head for less than that, baby. The fuck I'm gonna buy some head?
Yeah, you kind of high.
Shit, cause that's all she said. Like, she ain't say nothing else. I'm gonna have his food ready. I'm gonna give him a massage. She said my mouth gonna be open at 8 o'clock.
Keeping the house clean.
For all the bills.
The dog and taking the car to get washed.
Hey, I don't know if that's what she meant, but you know, I go out where people, that's what you said. You know what I'm saying? My mouth would be open at, hey, I can get some head for way less than $3,000 a month. Shit. Hey, and multiple different head because I could bring them over. I live with you. I can't bring no different motherfucker over. Fuck that. I ain't paying no motherfucking $3,000 just because you gave me no good motherfucking gawk 3,000 and shit. I'm not impressed.
I mean, for that kind of money, I'm feeling like something magical supposed to happen.
Well, Eddie Murphy said, motherfucking sparks flew out that pussy and shit.
You get done, all of a sudden just...
Hey, Hey, G. I want motherfucker to be able to go in for me on some weekends and work. Shit, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn head. Shit. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn head.
Go cover a couple of them 12-hour shifts for me. And we good.
Yeah. Somebody, my mouth will be open at 8 o'clock. Okay, motherfucker. And I'm going to be gone. Shit. I can, like I said, because that's what it made it sound like. You would give me head on demand every night and shit. I can get some head for way less than $3,000 paying all the bills. Shit. You know what I'm saying, G? Money,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
You see how money runs shit? This the money episode here, man. Another man, money. Money rule everything. Got another one. Would you rather, if I were to give you $5 million and you couldn't read, would you just take that and be happy with it? You go buy your tutor, or you would just be like, fuck that. I got $10 million. I don't need to learn how to read and shit. I ain't gonna say no name, but they heard me say money, and I equated this stuff to money, so y'all know I'm not dumb. Look at you.
$10 million and not knowing how to read, or not knowing how to read and being broke. That's basically what you ask.
Yeah.
So that's a hard question because, I mean, I know how to read. I read pretty well.
You sure? Read that goddamn line right there. Mother talking about my glasses, I can't see.
Yeah, right. And I ain't broke, but I ain't got $5 million, $10 million.
10, goddamn it, not 5.
$10 million, man. I don't know, D.
That's a tough one for you.
At the age I'm at,
She gonna say, fuck that book.
I'm gonna have to go for the 10, man.
She gonna say, fuck that book.
I'm gonna have to go for the 10.
No, because like you said, I like to have the base. And you know, I say, I mean, I don't know if the man know how to read or not, but it was a Floyd Mayweather issue, and people was like, he ain't got to know how to read. That motherfucker made $1 billion and shit. And my return, I mean, you know, we come from the hood, so money is definitely everything to people who don't have it. We ain't never have a bunch of money. So they be like, oh, he ain't got to know how to read. That motherfucker was $1 billion and shit. And I was just like, that motherfucker probably made $3 billion. And they cheated him. You don't know how to read. See, that's how I look at that shit.
He couldn't read the damn contract.
Can't read the contract? Motherfucker cheating.
Because I remember him and 50 Cent were kind of going back and forth.
50 told his ass, I donate to your better organization.
Him up with that shit.
If you could read one page of Harry Potter, or 50, and you know 50 know him because that's his boy. That was his boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if the man know how to read or not, but that's crazy.
He I would say this, he be pushing the money shit out there pretty hard. And I mean, he been making money for a long time. So
you still talking about money.
You would think he would have kind of calmed down from that.
Still talking about money.
Like you don't never hear LeBron talk about money.
So he been having money. That ain't nothing. That ain't shit to motherfucker. That's why I said in the hood, money is everything till motherfucker ain't got it. Money is a big time, but it ain't everything. But it's everything till motherfucker ain't got it.
But like they family, like his uncle was a big time boxer. You know, his daddy, so they didn't seem like they had a little money around the family at least.
I mean, yeah, they had
for a good number of years. So,
but we ain't speaking on Floyd Mayweather talk. We talking about just hood. We feel like he deflecting. Other motherfuckers in the hood just want money because they ain't got money. Floyd been around some money for a long time. I mean, he been having his own money since he was a shorty, 20 years old. Yeah. Floyd been a bad boy. He a bad boy, and it ain't far fetched because this is why education and schooling is important. If you notice, the average boxer, he start boxing when he like 10. They don't really be going to school. They be pushing them to box and shit. So
when they
then taking them blows in the head and you ain't really they ain't had a lot of schooling. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it don't really matter because a lot of them end up not being able to read anyway, no matter what. Motherfucker all said and done. Bop. You know.
But I don't know, G. It is a good question because I don't know. Like you said, at this age I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? I originally say, man, fuck that. I still feel like that it is kind of 50-50 though. Like at this age, especially because like motherfucker ain't nothing you can learn to read that good gonna make you get this 10 million, catch up. You better, motherfucker, you almost 50 years old.
$10 million is a lot of money.
Yeah. She said, my broke ass. You just fronting on me and saying 10, 11,000. So you know, goddamn 10 million a lot. Shit.
I guess there's the argument that.
Hold on, man.
If you
try to front on me too,
and don't know how to read, then how do you hold on to it?
Exactly.
But
you got to trust people.
Like, I guess I would say, like, at this point, do I still have my wife? My wife know how to read. So if I don't know how to read, I got the 10 million.
She'll rob your ass too. Shit, you think she wanna rob you? Shit. My mama rob me.
You in a position where you got to trust somebody.
Oh, you got to trust my but they going to rob your ass. I'm going to be like, hey, G, my man, but he ain't going to over $2 billion. You best off this bill. Which you ain't. Shit, but.
Are you saying that it's a bunch of motherfuckers out there living fat as hell off of Floyd?
Bunch of motherfuckers living fat as hell off that motherfucker. But, hey, I'm almost say that food up there. Especially if he ain't broke you off nice. Shit. Now, I don't advocate stealing, but motherfucker be stealing. I mean, it's too much money coming in. So, you know. Yeah. I mean, a motherfucker who do know how to read still get stole from, but just imagine you don't know how to read what you get stole from. Because you got to trust people with the money. I'm over here in Italy doing the business, and I got to trust you to go do this deal. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it sounds like some shady shit been going on because it sounds like the IRS is on his ass now.
They was on him before. I didn't know if they was on him again.
So are you saying that they were on him and then they got off him?
Oh yeah, no, he had the IRS troubles before. He paid the IRS before.
Oh, he did.
He paid the IRS. That when 50 Cent was fucking with him about that before. And that's what I'm saying. They come probably from motherfuckers just fucking him up. Man filed his taxes. He don't know how to file the motherfucking taxes.
That's because the taxes they supposed to be filing is money they put in their exactly.
But you see how what money do? We talking about both our dumbasses sitting up here talking about, I don't know. I might don't want to know how to read. See what money do to a broke motherfucker.
I'm telling you, I'm still kind of giving that.
Hey, but I'm just saying. Hey, G, I'm just saying.
I'm ready to ask you that. Do you know where I can get that deal and shit?
But just think about that while dumb asses about some. Yes, boss. I don't give a fuck about reading shit. Fuck that. Give me that money, boss. Fuck that read. Fuck that book.
Damn job and shit. I got $10 million.
Fuck that book.
What that sign say? I don't care.
He said, what that say? It say $10 million, motherfucker. You ain't even know. But no, that's some crazy shit. Hey, G, you silly as hell, man.
No, not me, man. I'm just keeping it real for the folks, man. That's a hard question.
That is.
If I woke up tomorrow and I went out and I got opened my mail and a deal like that was in there, I would have to sit down and give that shit some thought, and I might take the fucking $10 million.
I ain't taking 10 million. Money ain't everything to me. Wink, wink. Hey, money ain't everything to me. I need to learn how to read, goddamn it. I ain't gonna have these motherfucking hoes stealing from me and my G dealing stealing from me and shit. You see, he got his money green on. He trying to give me a hint. He got his motherfucking green. Yeah. That motherfucker think he done what? What you got? Green for the money and he got the gold for the honey around his neck. I see you, motherfucking player.
That's right, man.
You got about that
for
right.
real.
You ain't no shit. Get your ass out of For real.
You gonna be at the house, yes, honey.
I gonna be just like Goldie on the Mac. Them hoes went crazy on me, man. Oh, shit, boy. You know you silly motherfucker. Hey,
man, I'm silly.
You see, I got my man JAMORANT on. I fuck with JAMORANT, man. They was making a big deal about him with some money. Again.
Yeah, he got a little cheddar.
He just signed that motherfucking contract. He a bad boy. And you know he arrogant. They talk the whole team like that. But they made some noise for them to be young. What, he like 22 years old? But he gave the waiter $500 tip over the weekend just now. And she was like, who are you? He was like, I'm Black Jesus and shit. I took it as a joke. Because then he talked to her like, nah, I play basketball. And she really kind of knew who he was. I guess she didn't know that was him at the time. And she started screaming and shit. But people done got all on TV and social media. Oh, he talking about he Black Jesus. Some people equated it to, oh, that's Jordan's name. And some people equated it to like, he's really Black Jesus. He blessed her and he's so arrogant and cocky and need to calm down. And I'm like, the guy was just bullshit. How I took it. The guy was just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be taking shit so serious, G?
Yeah, when I watched it, I mean, well, first of all, the fact that motherfuckers out here would be trying to call anybody Black Jesus it's kind of weird and fucked up to me.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to call Mike that just bullshit, though.
In the first damn place. And then the fact that they won't let nobody else claim that shit. You know what I mean? Like, y'all crazy. First of all, I'm like you. I just thought he was just playing because he could tell she wasn't really sure who he was.
Exactly.
So he was just fucking with her.
Because before I seen it, I thought he was like, I told you, I'm like, Jesus, like he probably never straightened it up. That's how I was. And then I seen it, I was like, he was just fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
But this is my thing. Like, I have a hard, I'm conflicted between, was this shit being taped, was it being recorded because cats in his generation all would just record everything pretty much that they do.
Oh, what you talking about as far as regarding the $500 tip?
Yeah, or was this shit being recorded because it was just kind of some stage look at me shit.
I never thought about that part. Now that kind of makes sense.
Look at me shit. I mean, I appreciate the fact that old girl got some money, and that was great for her. But I guess I'm used to a lot of the big time guys keeping a lot of the shit that they do.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Gee, I ain't even think about that like damn, because it was one of his guys recording it. Like, he might have been look at me. But the Black Jesus part, I didn't find no offense.
No, I wasn't.
I feel like but the film, yeah, I just saying, dude, when I go out and shit and outside, I don't never take no pictures. And I do be wanting pictures because I want videos of us when people pass on. It's something to have, but I don't be thinking about that shit. So even this is the only time I be on camera when we record the Showcast. You know what I'm saying? So right. I don't be really making no vid. So I know I won't record myself. Or I'd be like, man, G, turn that motherfucking camera off or something. You know? But like I say, he's 22 years old. That's the era they do. They record everything. Motherfucker shoot you in the head with a shotgun. Them motherfucker be recording instead of having. Look at this motherfucking shit. Like, man, it's crazy. The shit people do for fame, like we said, money, that's fame shit. Like, the shit people do for fame. And I ain't even think about the camera part, what you talking about. Never even thought about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, well, we've alluded to in the fact that there's a age difference between us. I'm a few years older than you. So the whole social media thing, though I get it, and I think it definitely serves a purpose.
Yeah, I don't knock it.
But I think it's very easy to manipulate and to misuse. I think people take it way, way too serious. And, you got you got people like really getting upset about some shit that some motherfucker somewhere else is clapping.
Like we said about the McDonald's shit, motherfucker really got upset.
Motherfuckers just go crazy over bullshit, and I don't.
They believe that fake ass life. I want me a man like that, like Gucci. Had Gucci Mane love his wife and shit. I'm like, that mother probably be beating her ass every night and shit.
You got mothers taking pictures next to toilet seats talking about I'm traveling to Europe and shit.
That motherfucking Home Depot at the prop and shit.
Then you got motherfuckers who they out of town. They taking pictures out of town. They motherfucker breaking their damn house and steal all their shit.
Yeah, put that shit on social media and shit. I'm out of town and I'm in your house, motherfucker. Shit.
Like to me, it's a good tool for bringing attention to shit
and promoting like what we do.
Promoting shit.
Yeah.
Like say you got a charity. Or somebody's in need of assistance.
You reach a bunch of people.
You're trying to marshal some support. Yeah. It's good for that. But this whole, I got to let everybody know what the fuck I'm doing every second of the day. I'm taking pictures of all my meals. I'm here. I'm there.
So you don't be taking your shirt off in the mirror, taking pictures and shit, putting on Instagram. Don't let me find that shit on Instagram.
That's some other shit. Standing here with their little booty jeans on, taking pictures and shit.
And these motherfucking niggas talking about some now. Did you hear this little thing they talking about? Motherfuckers talking about hoochie daddy shorts. Did you hear that?
No.
The guys wearing little shorts.
Oh, no.
For real. And they call it hoochie daddy. And you got some motherfuckers really like, I got him a hoochie daddy. Like, gee, you better not bring your ass over here with no motherfucking hoochie daddy short.
You ain't got to worry about me. But it's just like, this is a couple years ago.
See your motherfucking Isaac Hayes bald head ass about what's up, titty laughing. I'm like, shit, motherfucker.
This is like a couple years ago, your boy Cam Newton walking around, had on some of them rompers and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
fuck you got on?
Like, dude, so what is it you trying to say? You should just come on out.
Hey.
You just come up, bust on out, and say what it is you got to say.
We need to put our money together to go to another planet, man. Because the times have changed from when I grew up, man. They talking about hoochie daddy short. And you ain't even know about that, huh, G?
I'm not even going to look that shit up, dude. I don't want to see that shit.
Nah, don't look it up, because if I see it in your search, I'm going to be like, hey, man, what the fuck?
How did you find it?
Hey, I be on social media. I see motherfuckers on. Hey, what you trying to say, man?
I know. You the one brought that shit up.
Hey, that was hoochie daddy shorts and shit. Like, what? Hoochie daddy shorts?
Hey, man, I just got to check
They went from Trick Daddy.
For a second.
Nah, you ain't got to check in with me, goddamn. You better check your watch, motherfucker. Don't check in with me. I went from Trick Daddy to Sugar Daddy to Hoochie Daddy. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You people.
That's some way metrosexual shit right there.
I'll be happy and I'll be sad, man. I'm happy to see my age, I'm saying, but I'll be sad because I know my time is come and gone when I be hearing all this shit out here. I said, man, my era is long gone.
Well, that's how I try to keep it in perspective, because it was shit that we did, when I was a young fella.
And your mama like, what the fuck?
My pop was like, really? You sure that's what you?
Exactly.
You sure that's what you want to do?
Exactly. My daughter don't listen to that shit now. I be like, what dude saying? The music? I be like, I don't even know what the fuck. And my mom felt the same way about NWA and Tupac. And I'm like, they just cussing. That ain't music and shit. And that was my shit. So, and that's how I try to keep things in perspective. Like you said, G, I try to look at it like that. Like, it just ain't my era, man. I don't try to really knock people. The girl on girl shit. Like, girls really like girls now. And, I always, it was weird when we was growing up.
Oh, yeah,
they had the term strictly dickly, and I heard motherfuckers say, I ain't heard a girl say strictly dickly in about 12 years, and I haven't heard motherfuckers say that. That was a big saying when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. And I haven't heard nobody say that in a long time.
I really try to keep a pretty open mind when it comes to, like, some of the sexual differences and some of the things that are kind of going on in society now, because I realize that the people in power in this country kind of use that as a way of maintaining control. And when you look at sexual matters and lifestyle matters in other places, we're very repressed. We had that Judeo-Christian thing kind of beating in the background of everything. And in the meantime, a lot of these who are supposed to be these moral authorities, every time you look around, one of them is hemmed up doing some crazy shit with some kids, or trafficking women, or, so I just kind of feel like this new enlightenment in terms of sexuality is just something that is kind of normal, and that's something that goes on and has gone on in a lot of places.
You got to look at that shit.
Like I talked to I asked my son about it, and he was like, well, he's like, everybody kind of know who's gay, and
he ain't thought no big deal. Night when me you was coming up,
don't know nobody care. But I can say this, like when I was in school. Like, I went to all boys high school, and there was a couple of guys, who, they was a little softer.
What they was, G? What they was?
They a little softer than the rest of the fellas. But
like Charmin.
But they was our boys and shit.
I mean, they cool. As long as you keep that shit in perspective, you know what I'm saying?
And nobody really like made a point of that. And if somebody else had tried to fuck with them on that level, we wasn't gonna stand for that.
Yeah.
No,
I ain't into fuck with them, but don't fuck with me.
That's just some shit they just do not give a damn about.
Yeah, it's just a different era.
And like you said, everybody does their thing, and everybody has the freedom to live their best life and feel good about themselves and feel comfortable. And and that's just it is just not a that's only a thing to us old folks. That ain't no thing to these kids. That just ain't no thing to them.
Yeah, and that's like you said. That's how I try to keep music sexuality, all that into perspective, just know it's a different era. And my old ass, they be looking like, motherfucker, you shouldn't be out looking for no mother. Your old ass should be married somewhere, even though, you know what I'm saying? But they be like, motherfucker, your old ass, you out here looking for this our time. That's how they be looking, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that's, like you said, that's how I try to keep music and movies and sexuality in perspective like that. Like, man, even workers and shit, lazy ass motherfuckers. And I be like, man, we're in a different era. They ain't hard working like you. They could they privileged now and they got shit. They fortunate now. And they don't know. Even when you try to explain, it's hard to explain to a motherfucker who never been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, you know, slaves, and when we was coming, man, I told my daughter we had black and white TVs and shit before, and she looking at me about to laugh like, motherfucker, you lying, trying to scare me. You ain't had no motherfucking black and white. And I'm looking like, we really did have a black and white TV with no remote. We ain't had no call ID. Gee, she looking at me like, motherfucker, was you a slave? Motherfucker, like, I think she think I'm trying to scare, and I'm like, nah, like, we really didn't have that shit. We had a black and white. I thought when I first seen a computer and a cell phone, I thought motherfucker was rich. Had that brick phone with that big back computer. I said, this motherfucker had a cell phone and a computer. Man, this motherfucker rich.
The first real color TV we got at my house was from Sears. It was this, I forgot.
What size was it?
It might have been an RCA. The screen was probably like 19 inch, 27 inch. 19 it was a big ass console.
Yeah, you had a big ass back.
It was a big old console.
Heavy than a motherfucker.
When that fucking TV stopped working, it was that thing was so long and it was wood and shit. My mother had that motherfucker in the dining room using it as a buffet.
Mama was putting food on that motherfucker.
And she had like a.
She said that's some good ass wood and shit.
She had like a big ass buffet, but like the desserts and shit like that was on that motherfucking TV.
Rest in peace to mom. You better be like she ain't here, because I called and she'll whoop your ass, tell her bitch.
That is the honest to God's truth. That big ass TV, man.
She said she used that motherfucker. I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought she was going to use that. You know how motherfucker use that flow monitor stand for another TV. That motherfucker said a buffet.
That motherfucker was in the dining room. It was a buffet. It was that big.
So y'all see out there while we want money. I ain't going back to that shit.
Hell no.
I ain't going back. I'll be like Lorenz Tate on Dead President and fuck that, running the bank. I'm just kidding though, but
I was looking at
I might do.
I was looking at my 58 inch today, and I'm like, my shit is kind of old. I got a plasma TV, and that shit. But was like plasma.
You got a plasma?
Like damn.
What, the blood?
Yeah, right. They make a plasma. What kind of TV is that?
Hey. I got plasma. You donate blood, motherfucker? No, it's a TV.
Man, when I got that TV, man, it was the shit. Everybody's
man,
like,
my daughter ain't gonna know what no motherfucking plasma is. You tell her that, she gonna say, "What, blood? He donating blood?"
That damn TV so heavy, man. I had to build a piece of furniture to put it on and shit.
Hey, hit a motherfucker with that motherfucker, you gonna get charged with attempted murder or a real murder. Shit, but you see that thing, and they fortunate. Lil G, my daughter, Sama Monet, they fortunate, man.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
They blessed. We was blessed. We could have had more, but we did have love. Look at us now. We some pretty decent individuals. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing to hurt nobody.
The man let us make a few dollars every week.
Yeah, man, let us make a few dollars and shit. Ain't nobody looking for me. I got all my extremities and all of that. You know, I got my health for the most part. You know, I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying? I want some more money, but I ain't complaining.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I complain, but it ain't shit. I'm just taking up time.
All that shit do is run your blood pressure up, and you still got to do the shit you complain about.
Hey man,
so you might as well.
He's like, man, I used to be pissing in the morning, you know, about an unexpected bill would come up. I gotta pay this and I gotta pay that, and my old man be like, he's like, you got it? I'm like, yeah, I got it. He say, dude, you complaining about the wrong shit.
My mama said that too. When my car something fuck up, you better be thankful you got it to fix.
The complaint come in when you ain't got that shit.
My mama said, I seen motherfucker with a flat and that car sit up a month. Motherfucker. That motherfucker on the flat. Like, your car on the flat. That motherfucker been up a month. You broke, poor motherfucker. My mama like, you better be thankful you can get your shit fixed for $1,000, motherfucker. Motherfucker can't get a flat fixed.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I told you about the problem I had.
Yeah, with your car. Yeah. And you was able to get it fixed. You saying, man, these motherfuckers keep having me running back and forth, but guess what? You was able to run it back and forth. You was able to run it back and forth. So
had another car to drive.
So well, and we saying out here, count your blessings, man. Don't complain. Somebody always got it worse than you. I always tell G Dillon, motherfucker, cut their hands off to take your hands right now. Trust me. You could think, nah, motherfucker, my life's terrible. Motherfucker, a kill to be in your play. You might be staying in the shelter, but them motherfuckers ain't staying. They on the street. So with addiction and lost their mama, the father, everybody, they'll take your place in the shelter. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
somebody always count your blessings, man. Be good to one another, man. Like I always say, and we got to come together as people, as a human race, period. Like what Martin Luther King said, everybody come together. But black people, we definitely need to come together and, man, take some accountability to shit and just stop blaming everything. Blaming everything on the man, pointing fingers at each other. Take your motherfucking accountability for shit and get your ass together. You fucked up. Motherfucker create their own storms to get mad when it rains. Don't make sense.
Yep.
Hey, what you got to say, G, before we get on up out of here?
Hey, man, I know I've been blessed throughout my life, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are much less fortunate than I've been.
Yeah.
So I wake up every day when my feet hit that floor, and I count my blessings, and every chance I get to help bring somebody along, to help mentor somebody, I take that opportunity. And I think I want everybody out there to do the same because, you know, we got to look out for each other. Ain't nobody going to do it but us, you know. So, count your blessings. Feel fortunate. You got get an opportunity to take another breath and live your life and do your thing and make a plan.
Yeah, you gotta make a plan, and like G said, man, he try to help people out. He done talk me off the ledge a few times. Not me killing myself, me pushing a motherfucker off the ledge. He done talk me off a few times. He like, man, it just ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Just look at all the blessings you got around you, and it calms you down. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him for that, and that's why we click like we do, man. But we ain't gonna hold y'all people no longer. This is episode, 5?
It's 5 for us, man.
Season 2, episode 5, man. Hey, y'all take care of each other out there, and y'all stay safe. I'm your host, DJ 1011. This is my guest host,
G Dillon.
and we out of this. Beyond.